Emperor. He controls, he makes sure there's no chaos. You know, if you look, so let me see if I can get that to show. Look at his hands real closely, okay? He is the father figure. He is the one in control of things. He makes sure that there is guidance and protection, and he's a provider, okay? He has success because he's got it under control. Not in like a creepy way, but this is life under control, and this is the world all right in his hands, okay? So this is your energy towards the end of the year. So you get these two cards. This is the path that you're on right now. New beginnings, creative, passionate, fantastic, and by the end of the year, the whole world in your hands, really got control over your life. Although it is going to be a little tiny bit rocky. There's going to be some hard work in there. There's going to be some personal work that needs to get done, some internal work. Okay, really, really, with the middle energy being all about materialism. I don't like the Nine of Cups upside down just personally, because all of those cups could be filled and you're going to be feeling like they're not. But really, it's a perspective thing, because they actually are. You just need to turn it around and really realize that. Look for the good. Don't look for the negative. Okay? So bottom of the deck, for me as a tarot reader, is kind of like, and it's different for all tarot readers. Oh, the other thing I always tell people, which I think I forgot to tell you, or you can tell Jacinta, is remember that tarot readings are based on right now, and any decision that you make will change all sorts of things. And really, like, you want to take what you like and then just leave the rest. Whatever speaks to you is what you need to hear. The rest might not be your message, although I'm trying. The bottom of the deck is kind of the bones under the skin, okay? It's not shadow work. Shadow work is something that you have to really work to see or be guided to, and then it's hard to get through. Bottom of the deck is kind of, if you scrape away just a little bit, you'll see the work that you need to do, okay? Some tarot readers read one card, some read 5. I usually read 3, but I'll show you what the 5 are so that you know. The first off is the Hanged Man, and he is upright. So this is literally you holding yourself back. There are going to be obstacles on this path over the next 6 months that you want to go down. You are actually in control of those obstacles. Whether you feel like that or not, it may actually feel like you're not. But these issues here, these obstacles that are showing themselves, and this hard work that you have to put in, you are actually in control of that. So Jacinta has this rope and she's hanging herself, okay? This is a release card. This means that it's kind of twofold. One, Jacinta is going to need to release, to move forward, to look deep and let go of the things that are bothering her, whether they're minutia or whether it's really important stuff. She may have to make some sacrifices in order to grow and move forward that you're not really interested in making. You might see the benefit to them, but it's kind of like right now. I'm not super excited about the fact that I have to use toilet paper that is terrible. But you know what? It was the last toilet paper I could find. And so I'm going to sacrifice and I'm going to use it, even though I know that I didn't put myself in this position. I'm not going to hold the rope that says I can't go to the bathroom because I don't like the toilet paper. I don't know if this makes sense. It's supposed to be kind of funny. But the whole point is that the obstacles that are in front are ones you control. Next up is the Two of Wands, right behind that. And this is Journey. This is somebody that's got the whole world right in front of them and they're all set to go. They're looking the way they want to go. It's a really positive card. Again, that's a card of action, okay? You really want to look at the wands. Both of these cards are of action. This is a release, and this Two of Wands is all about focus, making discoveries that are necessary, probably personal discoveries, but also just discoveries about where you want to go and how, and then starting the plan for it, like really planning and moving forward. It's about, like I said, focus, determination is going to be necessary, but it'll be there. This is something that will just internally just be there, especially once you remove the obstacles and release them. And then right at the back of that, you have the Two of Pentacles. This is all about balance. This card is about harmony and kind of a real positive situation. It's all about like being adaptable, recognizing that change is necessary, but having both sides able to do that. It's also about a balance of money. Okay, she's within infinity. She's not worried about money. Her security is there. It's not as good as it could be, but you know, you do have proof that it's gonna be there. It's just gonna take some hard work. Okay, but this is a life balance. And then, so these cards read actually in this order. This is the most important, then that one. This is the least important. So just recognize that the balance within is important to get you through these negative things, okay? The last two cards are actually pretty fantastic. It's the Five of Wands upright. This is collaboration. This is a little bit of fighting, a little bit of obstacles, and Nine of Pentacles is not recognizing the work that you've put in because it is in reverse, okay? I don't always read these, so these are possible issues further down the year if things don't clear up, but right beyond that is the Ace of Pentacles, gift from the divine, perfect. So if you do see these things, if you do see apathy and not recognizing hard work or infighting, especially at a job, recognize that there's a gift right beyond that, okay? I really only do the first three cards. Don't hang yourself. Recognize that you have a place you want to go. The world is at your feet. Make a plan, focus, discipline, go, and recognize that internally you really do have balance. You might be deliberately not recognizing that about yourself, okay? So share that with Jacinta. I don't actually think I need anything clarified with any of these, but just in case, I'm going to clarify your reversals. Can I get, well, you know what? Do you want an Ace of Wands clarification? I'm going to get some water. I told you this takes a while. All right, can I please have an Ace of Wands clarification? I'm just going to tell you right now, I might end up having to send 2 videos. Can I get, this is for Jacinta, over the next 6 months, clarification, 2 cards. Whew, Death. 13, and Knight of Swords in reverse. Okay, massive change. So interesting. So this is for your Ace of Wands clarification. Okay, so interesting card here. Death is 13. Okay, that's an astrological correspondence of Scorpio, and that is massive transformation. Okay, you got to get rid of the old to get what's new, but they're going to be grabbing this. This is a clarification, so this is just how this happens, right? So whatever needs to be let go of with that Hanged Man, she's actually right on board with it, okay? It's a Scorpio energy, so just recognize that it's the beginning of a huge transformation. And then let's talk about this Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is the guy who rides in to save the day. He's the knight in shining armor. He's all action all the way. Go, go, go. He's the guy on the chessboard that you want to take down the queen and the king and all the knights. You know what I mean? So again, swords are action. You want to remember that. Okay, Knight of Swords is going to be stubborn. It's going to be somebody who's determined, a little bit overbearing, but going to go after this wand. Okay, so it's really not a terrible clarification, even though I know it's got death in it. Everybody freaks out all the time. But it's a huge transformation. Really somebody who's just going after their transformation.